is going on? That's right, I'm coming at you live from the Ville TV studios, and we're going to do things just a little bit different today. My name is Sean Burton. You guys might know me from Ville TV Live with Sean and Lila, which happens every Thursday at 7 p.m., and we are going to continue to do that until they completely kick us off the air. Now, having said that, last week we had a little bit of an issue on Thursday. YouTube kicked us off, so I would like to address YouTube right now, ladies and gentlemen. Every bit of material that I use on my shows is with the verbal and or written consent of said artist. Now, I don't make any money off of these artists. We're doing it for review purposes and review purposes only. I've got music today that I'm going to play that these bands said I could use that. Now, actually, I was kicked off last week because of using a Sick of Sarah video, which they're an amazing band. And I just want everybody to know out there that Abisha Ul is actually a friend of mine and somebody who I've worked on a few projects with. And somebody who I will remain nameless today has worked on some projects with her as well. And upon asking her, can I use your videos just for my show, just so we can put entertainment out there, just so you guys can get some views, she said, absolutely. I would be more than happy to let you use my stuff. Thank you for blah, 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 you know, all that good stuff. Abisha and all the girls in Sick of Sarah are absolutely amazing people. And I understand they've undergone some changes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be playing any Sick of Sarah today, guys. I'm sorry to have to report that because I don't want to get anybody else angry at me. Because believe me, there's enough people in this world with some anger issues when it comes to me. But that's okay, guys. I'm not going to mind it too much. We are going to play some cool music today. We're going to talk a little bit about some stuff that's going on in the area. And one thing that is going on right now that I'm actually a little concerned with is the Velcro Pygmies. For those of you that don't know the Velcro... Let's start over. For those of you that don't know the Velcro Pygmies, Cam, Chris, and all those guys up there, they come to Louisville a lot. They are pretty much a national cover act, but they do have originals as well. I don't have any of their music videos. It really sucks. But anyway, for the pygmy heads out there, pig heads as they call you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know what they're going through right now. Jacob and Sanders, who is their bass player, and Jeremiah Sanders, who is his brother, have been missing since last week, last seen on the Tennessee River fishing, because it was something that they did a lot together. And something had happened where I guess they had fallen off the boat or the boat had wrecked. I don't have all the details, guys, but I do know that they have been missing for over a week. And I got to tell you, it's heart-wrenching, because if you know Cam and the guys, you know that they are just really super great and are very well loved. And, you know, check out their Facebook page, and you can see when they're playing in your town. And go see them. It's definitely worth it. But they're in a little bit of a tragedy right now, and I got to tell you, we are here at Ville TV are very sorry. And I got to tell you, our hearts go out to these guys because, you know, I guess when you get in a band or when you get in any type of entertainment project, you kind of develop a brotherhood and a family inside that stream. Inside that family there in that band and that organization that you represent. And it's difficult when you lose somebody, whether it be them leaving or obviously a tragedy like this is very difficult to understand. Not all of us know what God's will is, and I got to tell you, I'm almost at a loss for words right now, guys, because my heart goes out to this family. I can't imagine a mom and dad losing not just one son, but losing both of their sons, and what they're going through right now. So please send out a little prayer for these guys, and just let them know. Go to their fan page on Facebook and find them on Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff. And just send them a little note, and let them know that you're thinking about them and that you're, they're in your prayers and everything. I think it's something that we should really do. And once again, my heart goes out to the family and everybody over there at the Pighead Nation and all the family over there. So please, keep your hopes up. And I really hope at this point it's not a. I hate to say this, guys. I got to tell you, but I really hope it's not a body recovery at this point. I hope by some miracle that that God looks upon this family and really helps to get them through this struggle. So once again, guys, I'm sorry for your loss. and please. Now there is no news as far as they haven't gotten. There's no news at this point. They haven't found the bodies. They haven't found the survivors or anything like that. So that's what we know at this particular point. But Cam's been doing pretty good at keeping everybody heads up and stuff like that. But on a good note, want to switch up the. We're going to switch up the news just a little bit here. Chase, which some of you guys may have seen on our news feeds and stuff like that. Chase is a fine little boy, Chase Heil. He's a 3-year-old that's undergoing stage 4 neuroblastoma. And they had a, good Lord, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little choked up, man. It's really difficult. Well, anyway, Chase they had a fundraiser for him at Hard Rock Cafe with some great bands. I apologize. I really can't think right now. I know Hollow Point was there. Some other great bands. I'm sorry, guys. But this kid, we're basically raising money to get him to New York to see this specialist for neuroblastoma. And he is up there right now. He has had the surgery, had the tumor removed. He's doing very well from what I hear yesterday. He was able to walk 60 steps by himself. Of course, then after that, he got very tired out. But he's doing well, so we wish him a speedy recovery, and things are looking pretty good. He was basically going to have the surgery because here he was told that the surgery would only have about a 20% success rate, and when he could go and see this specialist up in New York, it would bring him all the way up to 70%. That was their hopes. That's their prognosis. So let's send out some more prayers for them as well, and wish Chase and his family good. I met the parents. They are phenomenal people. Unfortunately, they are not together, but it's really sad that a tragedy like this brought them together the way it has, because, obviously they're there to support each other. And once again, us here at Ville TV, we are here to support you guys. So please, if you have any questions, you can go to our Facebook page. Just find it on the little, intranet thing there, Ville TV Network. Go there and you can see all the stuff that we have going on our Instagram, our Twitter, our social media, all that stuff, guys. We are completely going crazy with this social media right now, but we're having a good time. So I want everybody to take a little bit of time today and let's listen to some good music. Let's have a good time. And I got some cool music lined up from some people that I've known. I got some Snow Black Sunday, I got some Possum Holler, Elephant Room, Cameron Jane, and Fifth on the Floor. We're kind of going into all genres here, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of country, and some good rock and roll, guys, because that's what we do here. So don't go anywhere. We're going to play some music right now, and here is Snow Black Sunday with Crystal Meth. Ooh, that almost sounds like vicious. All right, guys.
Carrie, with her snow white hair,
Okay, guys, we are having just a little bit of problems here. Check. Sorry about that. Things are getting a little messed up, so I'm going to be running back and forth on a couple of different things. So just kind of hang with me for a second here. We're doing lots of work, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow the stream is not coming across very well. I don't know. Hang on. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Everything is kind of getting weird here, but that's okay because that's kind of what's going to work just a little bit. We're going to take off some of this. Let's see how that does. I'm not really sure, but you know what? We're going to have a little bit of fun today, guys, because I'm going to try and get you updated on what's going on right here. Let's take down this just a little bit. We might be... boy, I really just can't figure this out. Check 1, 2. Okay, well, this is pretty interesting. I gotta tell you. It's okay, guys. We are just going to be playing, through the madness here and hoping we can get some stuff taken care of. But once again, with the internet and sometimes when you have some subpar equipment, because it tends to be what we have and what we're doing and everything, but it's okay. We're going to work with some things. We're going to continue to keep bringing you some pretty cool music today. That's the plan. Whether or not we do it is going to be another thing. Guys, don't forget that we've got a lot of events coming up here with the network, Ville TV Network Studios. Thanks to our great team of people. That's right. Morris, Shaw, Dane, Becker. Of course, we brought on quite a few other people as well. I'm sorry if I'm missing some names out or doing whatever I'm not supposed to be doing. But, we do have a lot of things coming up. One of which is obviously The Last Resort, where that should be coming back out for your viewing pleasure within, the next few days or something like that. But I had an itch in my nose. Don't look at me like I can dig it in my nose here. Come on, guys. I'm not doing that. At least not totally. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. I don't know what the sound's like out there. I've got nobody really watching, and that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna have a little bit of fun today. So I'm going back and forth, which stand by. I will be right back. Not joking. I might be. I don't know. Okay, well, you know what, guys? Never mind. It seems to be sounding a little bit better. I think I've got it figured out, and I think we're going to continue to move forward the best that we can. So I'm trying not to be too much all up on the mic. I'm trying to be back just a little bit. But like I said, we've got this itchy nose thing going on. It's like a cold or freaking something going on. There's a lot of debate going online, obviously, about a lot of different things. You know what? Let's adjust this. Hang on. I'm almost there. We're going to adjust it just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's get it more in the center there. That sounds looks a little bit better. That way I'm not trying to sit over here and go, hey. But like I said, there is a lot of debate going online, obviously. If you vote for Trump, you're a racist. This has been my favorite thing. If you didn't vote for Obama, you're a racist. If you don't support Obama, you're a racist. Bernie Sanders is a socialist. The list just goes on, guys. And, I got to tell you, shut up. Seriously. I've had just about all I can take of your expert opinions on everything when it comes to, like completely knowing everything there is to know about politics and all that crap. So, I like a lot of Trump's views. I like a lot of Bernie Sanders' views. Who I like better, I don't really know at this point. I think people are kind of pissed off a little bit because, Trump is basically telling you how it is, guys. Not a lot of people like to hear the truth, and that's fine. I don't fault you for not wanting to hear some of the truth, but, it's not about being a racist. I don't think racism really plays a thing. And here's I don't think it plays into it as much, but, here's another thing, guys, is you can only throw the race card around so much before it becomes obnoxious and obscene. I'm just saying, okay? Everything that comes up has to do with racism and all this. And you know what? I'm sorry, guys. Maybe my eyes are shut. Maybe they are. You know what? And I got to tell you, I'm pretty proud of that fact because I don't live in a racist world anymore. Okay? It's no secret that, coming from a small town, a lot of racist views comes from there. But I don't live in a racist world anymore. I could care less what your race issue is over here. I could care less that that you have to defend everything that goes on in this world by throwing the race card up there. And this white privilege thing, it's been my favorite so far. White privilege. It's awesome. I got to tell you, being a white guy, I'm loving this white privilege thing. Because, I live in a mansion now. I drive 2 Mercedes and a Ferrari. I've got a pool the size of, like an entire, like a pond. It looks like a pond. Like if you want to swim across it, you're going to have to think about it for a second. My private jet just flew me in from New York today. And yeah. So that white privilege thing, woo, working great for me, pal. Yeah, tired of hearing it, guys. I'm just saying. Not a lot of people will agree with my issue. And a lot of people love to play that race card all the time with everything. But I try to see past all the bull crap, and not everybody agrees with me on this, and not everybody's going to sit here and probably defend what I'm saying, but I'm on a show. This is my network, and mind you, my opinions do not directly reflect anybody else's opinions in this network or the network affiliates or any of our sponsors or anything like that. You can get a hold of me at Sean@VilleTVNetwork.com. You can go ahead and send me an email if you like, and then you can tell me what a jerk I am, and it's okay because I can actually live with that. I've had a lot better people than you tell me I'm a jerk. So, yeah, there's my views on it. But I am tired of the race card being played and everything. No matter what comes up, it's racist in some way. Pretty much everything that anybody says anymore is either A, offensive, B, racist, C, non-political or non-American or whatever it is that you want to call it. But, another thing too, guys, is that I wasn't alive back then. I didn't have slaves. So I don't see what your argument is. My ancestors are Scottish. We were ruled by the English, the same as the English, tried to rule America. That's why wars were brought out. That's why people fight for things. John F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy and Robert Kennedy both were advocates for civil rights and all that good stuff. So I think we've had a lot of, I think we've gone over some milestones a lot as far as getting past racism. And the fact that, some people want to still live in a racist world is, that's beyond me. It's actually beneath me. I'm sorry. I don't have time for it, and I won't live with it. But I will embrace my brothers and sisters out there who are all about being one united nation, united nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. One nation under God. I don't think I said that right, but I might have. Got a lot of things going on in my head today, guys. I'm all about equal opportunity, everything. And that goes across the board for every single race out there. You see these memes or mimes or moo-moos or whatever the hell they're called. I know one of my people is going to probably call me here in a minute and say, will you stop calling them mimes or memes? Mimes like those guys in the boxes or something. But, they're all over the place, and it's all about white privilege. And it's about, you have Mexican pride, you have black pride, you have this, and the minute you talk about white pride, all of a sudden we're considered racist. And I don't think that that's absolutely the case all the time, but I think there are some people that look at it that way, and I don't appreciate it personally. I'm not going to go as far as to sit here and say, you know what, it offends me. Blah, blah, freaking blah. A lot of things offend a lot of people in this world, guys. And the only reason that we're so offended now is because of social media. The fact that we pretty much live our lives on Facebook, on Instagram, on everything else. That is what we do. I could tell you, probably go through all my friends list and all my closest friends and probably tell you their entire life story on what they're doing today, from the coffee that they drink to the crap that they just took. But, and I'm guilty of it too. I mean, I do a lot of it as well. Not everybody, wants to listen to me or wants to hear about stuff. And, here's the other thing too, is that, a lot of us, we do share a little bit too much sometimes on Facebook, and sometimes I think it's a lot of sympathy getting, and I think I'm guilty of that at times too. But things are really hard with me right now, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, guys. Some screwed up things are going on, and hang on, my chair was all had like this freaking lawn chair thing going on. If I was outside with a cooler of beer and it was sunny, I mean, that would be okay. But of course, it's raining again. Like I said, I do kind of probably share a little too much, and I take things personally, and I don't think a lot of people really understand that. I may come across one way, but I think I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot too, and I don't think I get much credit for that, because I don't think people really buy that. But, you attack somebody in my network, it's like attacking my family, and I'm going to fight back, and I'm going to say what I think. And, same thing if you attack something that I post by calling me a racist, or start with that white privilege crap, I'm going to fight back. Some of you know that I did serve in the military, United States Army, and, I actually was able to avoid war. I was able to avoid Iraq, and I've lost some friends in that conflict. And, it's one of which, who was Alexander B. Crackle, United States Army, KIA, February 2005. And now The Last Resorts, which is something that we're doing. That's my character name, is Alex Crackle. And it's kind of paying homage to him. He was a great guy. He was a drummer. We had a lot in common. And so we constantly, I just kind of want to pay homage to him. And hopefully his family sees this and appreciates it. Or not really appreciates it, but maybe, in a sense, it gives them kind of a good memory of, obviously, Alex and everything. So once again, rest in peace, my brother. You are missed very much. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. There's a lot of depressing news I've got going on today, don't I? But let me go back a little bit. Like I said, I did serve in the military, and I'm a proud American, and in no way am I ashamed to admit that when I see that flag flying in the wind, I get a little bit teary-eyed. When I hear the national anthem, I get a little teary-eyed. I don't expect everybody to understand that. I don't really care if they like it or not, but it is what it is. And I'm proud of the time that I served. My father, he served. I've had uncles, grandfathers who have all served, and we serve very proudly. And that just happens. So you develop, and I think it's where I get a lot of my work ethic and probably a lot of kind of my go-get attitude, where the military basically teaches you just don't take, pardon the expression, shit from anyone. It's just, you have a mission and you do it. Come hell or high water, you accomplish it. And that's the way I treat this network. I treat it as a mission. We got a battle going on, and we're going to continue. Now, I do get a lot of people in this organization and in my life that come in and out of it. And when they leave, I take it sometimes really personal. And, I just want those people to know, who have left and are pretty much turning their backs on me, Right there, buddy. That's what I think of you. Sorry. You just can't be accepting of anything anymore. And if somebody has an issue with it, it is what it is. Now, this is the more... this is kind of the more in your face. This is Sean in your face hour. Maybe that's what I should call this show, the Sean in your face. Sean in your face show. Sean in your face show. Sean in your face. That'd be interesting to do, right? That'd be a little bit difficult. But anyway, we can make it happen one way, shape, or form, as people like to say. Yeah. But yeah, I know the entertainment business is a brutal business, and I get it. I really do. I don't always like it. But I think you have to actually take sometimes your entertainment and figure out what's important to you, especially if you're married or in a relationship in this business, because, you've got to take that time to know that some of the things you might be doing are going to be considered inappropriate, especially for a married person. And I think a lot of people kind of just, hey, whatever it takes for me to get in front of the camera, I'll do it. I'm going to be a rock star, or I'm going to be a famous movie star, or I'm going to be a famous TV star, and I don't care what gets in my way or what obstacles. I will do whatever it takes. Well, there comes a time when you actually have to sit back and go, what is important in my life, right? I mean, isn't that what it's all about, guys? What's important in your life? I think that's something that we all need to figure out. I knew what was important in my life. And unfortunately, to no avail. Well, anyway, that's how it goes. So sorry. Anyway, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night to Ville TV Live with Sean, Lila, and Eric. Lila will be out tomorrow. She is starring in a really cool play that's happening at the... oh, geez. You know what? I hate it. I'm going to have to look it up. So let me look on my little trusty phone here. I'm going to get this shot so you guys can see that I'm actually not, I'm actually looking at my little thing. That didn't come out right, guys. I'm sorry. Little Colonel Playhouse. That's right. There's a play going on there. The opening night is Friday, so check it out. Lila Toba and Andrew Mertz, who are two people in my network. Lila, who is my co-host, and Andrew, who is my assistant director for the network. They are both acting in it, and they will be obviously opening, on Friday. So for tickets, go online, check it out. And if you get a chance, go out there and say, hey, and say, you know what? I was watching Sean the other day, and he said, come out here and watch this. So I said, all right. Right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm not always right, but I can sometimes get. So anyway, that's going on as well. Star Wars the Musical is still playing over there at the Alley Theater. Want to give a quick shout out to those guys and say, hey, thanks for everything. We did have... we had somebody from the Alley Theater come in here and do an interview with Lila. We're going to actually play that tomorrow night, so you'll get to get more information on that. And also, this is the last weekend, so if you haven't got your tickets, go ahead and get them, because it's playing tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday night, I believe a matinee on Sunday, or maybe not a matinee, but it's also playing Sunday. So if you get a chance, go out there, say, hey. Well, you don't have to say it like that, unless you really want to. I mean, that's cool. I'm not going to down it, but, say, hey, we just, we heard Sean talking about it, and Ville TV Live, and Ville TV Network, and all this other crap, which we are doing something really cool. You see these cool little things right here? These are our little cards that we have made all the time, right? Right? So what we're doing is, if you guys get these cards, and you take them out, and you do your selfie, right? If you do that, and you send it to our social media sites, and, of course, hashtag Ville TV Network, we will put it on our show. Yeah, and I'll play them constantly. So here's one right here. We're going to be playing more of these tomorrow night as well. This is me at the Great American Donut down in Bowling Green. I got to tell you, they have delicious donuts, so we're going to give a shout out to them. Went down there, decided to take my little picture. This right here, Jessica. Say hello, Jessica. She's one of our legal people, and she's at work, and she had to print that thing off, and she was like, hey, check me out, taking the selfie here. Here's Holly. She likes to hide behind the cards, but we're going to give a quick shout out to Advanced Print Solutions. They do those cards for us, and of course they do our business cards, and they do a lot of printing stuff for us as well. So quick shout out to all those people. Thanks for the hashtag and the sending them in, and check out all of our social media and tell us that you saw us somewhere, or you didn't see us somewhere, or wherever you saw us. I mean, it's fine. It'll be good times, right? So, yeah. Imagine that. Hey, guys, also, the chat room is right below you there, I believe. Or it's over to the, if you're looking at your computer, it's going to be over to your right. There's a little chat room there. If you want to pop in there and say something to me, I will be more than happy to respond. If you have a question, or you just want to look, hey, dude, I need for you to just, not be on the air right now. But it's not going to happen. I'm still going to be on the air, just so we're clear here. But I will give you a quick shout out and all that good stuff. But nobody's watching, so it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I'm live right now on Wednesday at exactly 2:20 p.m. I am live. And if this is archived and you're watching that, you could go ahead and leave a chat, but I'm not going to see it right now. But, I mean, it's fine, whatever. Sorry, guys, I'm having a lot of fun here today. Sometimes the best therapy is actually going on air and just pouring your heart out and having a good time. All right, man, we're going to play some more music coming up right now. We're going to do a little commercial break, though. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors at Bluegrass and Staub, Bluegrass Net and Staub Screen Printing. Also, The Warehouse. We are live right from here. And all that good stuff. Stick around, guys. More Ville TV Live. Ville TV Mornings with me, which it's not really morning, it's afternoon. Now we're just going to call it Ville TV. Blah. Haven't decided on a name. If you have an idea for a name, by all means, please give me a call or send me a text, or actually send me an email, Sean@VilleTVNetwork.com. You can find that out. All right, guys, stick around. It's going to be fun, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Bluegrass Net, Louisville's oldest internet service provider and proud sponsor of Ville TV Network and all its affiliates. Been serving the community for over 20 years. Contact them today.
When it comes to custom t-shirts, people believe they only have 3 options: fast, cheap, or good. Well, with Staub Screen Printing, you can have it all. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery with fast service and affordable rates. With 3 full-time artists on staff, we can take your idea from concept to completion with custom decoration on virtually all apparel for any occasion. So, whatever your print and embroidery needs may be, call Staub Screen Printing today.
Warehouse located at 5800 Fern Valley Road. We have 12,000 square feet of space to cater to your wildest party requests. Our large dance floor features 2 cages with a stellar light show to match. Along with our DJ booth and state-of-the-art sound system, we can keep the party going all night. We also have 2 VIP areas to accommodate your rock star lifestyle. Want to feature a band or other musical act at your party? Then our amazing stage at the warehouse will more than please you and your friends. Want to rent our space? Contact our office at 502-964-7040 or find us on Facebook. The Warehouse, Louisville.
Check it out. You won't be needing the gun.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Your hands are already tied. We'll keep it safe for you.
You see my friend over there? He's anxious to use his tools. This is not some American Western. There is no cavalry coming to rescue you.
Ooh.
I am Ville TV.
I am Ville TV.
I am Ville TV.
I'm Ville TV.
I am Ville TV.
I am Ville TV.
Hey guys, we're back. We're back with some more great stuff, and we're going to continue to keep broadcasting until A, I get tired, or B, YouTube shuts me down. You know, unfortunately that happens, but you know, not a whole lot you can do. For those of you just tuning in, this is Sean Burton. I am the founder, producer, host, Ville TV Network Studios. And that was the Last Resorts, the trailer that you saw. Now, I got to tell you, we're super proud of this. This will be coming out very shortly. We had the premiere about a week ago. And this is the pilot of a series that we are wanting to do. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to actually do this. And because, you know, everything unfortunately takes money, and so we are looking for sponsorship. So if you are a potential sponsor, by all means get a hold of us. Just go to VilleTVNetwork.com and shoot us an email, and we would love to feature, obviously, sorry about that, your products and everything else that is Louisville, Kentucky, or excuse me, Louisville. I don't care what anybody says, guys, it's freaking Louisville. And that's what it's going to be from here on out. So I'm going to continue to go Louisville all the time. Kind of got something caught in your throat. You're like, Louisville, what's going on? But anyway, guys, like I said, we are looking for local sponsors, businesses to partake in the playing or the filming of, all of our series that we're doing. We've got another one as well. I'll talk a little bit more about that, and I'll play that trailer. But this is going to be kind of a new thing for Ville TV Studios. We are going to be featuring local artists, actors, directors, writers, stuff like that. We're going to be trying to bring in the local film community on all this great stuff. And we're hoping that it goes well because we've got some really good writers here and we got a really good production team. I got to tell you, I've got probably one of the best production teams in this town. I might be a little bit biased. I might be a little bit, kind of like, trying to toot my own horn a little bit, but I don't do this stuff, guys. I mean, I sit behind a freaking camera. I can do a little bit of engineering like I'm doing today, and I talk in front of a camera. I get, that's my thing is I know how to talk, and that's about the best of what I've got, guys. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I mean, I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. I deal with it, and I play on it rather well, I have to tell you. But this lighting kind of sucks. I should turn around one of my high-speed lights up there in the studio. But I'm not going to, because that takes a little bit of work, and I'm not really in the mood to do some work. I might turn it around when I take my next, video break and stuff like that. That band that you saw was Possum Holler, and these guys are freaking awesome. They are out of Bowling Green, and I'm super excited that they allowed me to play their music. I don't own any of their music. I'm not making any money off of their music, but they said, hey, here's a couple of our videos. Please play them and tell us how great we are. So you guys are great. I absolutely love that band. Not sure what they're doing right now, but it's videos, so we're going to continue to play. Guns N' Roses, when they broke up, they still played, their videos and stuff. So I don't know if they broke up. I'm not saying they broke up, guys. All right, I don't have the thing on that. But another great band who was in Kentucky as well is probably one of the hottest bands on the market right now is Blackstone Cherry, and they have recently released a new album, or they're still in the post-production stage of that. I don't really know where they are with that, but Blackstone Cherry has been one of my favorite bands since the old band I was with, Two Pump Dumbass. Oh, sorry, Chump. Whatever, it's the same thing, because they are a bunch of chumps. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. Anyway, but we opened with them for Quiet Riot. That's the first time that we met Blackstone Cherry. And then, of course, later when they had their first success, their first album release, and they were on tour, they come back to Kentucky and we played a show with them, which we opened for them. And I got to tell you, these kids are awesome, man. All their music is just incredible. They're all a bunch of great musicians. And they recently had something. They wrote a song with another band. I don't have the details on that right now. Can't say that I exactly, you know. But anyway, so check out their newest album when it hits the stores and hits all that good stuff. And, tell them that you heard about them on Ville TV. That would be great. I'd love to get a little bit of love back from them, because I show them a lot of love. And they never call me back. I'm very sad right now, if you can't tell. Sooner or later, we're going to have the phone systems hooked up here, so you're going to be able to call into the show if you want to be on air, and we can talk about some good stuff. But, it is what it is. Who's messaging me on Facebook? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, well, that actually reminds me. Jay Weiland, who is, watch this, I'm going to type him. I'm talking about him right now. Watch this. Talking about you right now, live on my show. Jay Weiland, who is, he's an independent filmmaker here in Louisville, or Louisville, as I like to say. And he is doing a movie right now. I'm trying to pull up his profile, so just bear with me a second. I try to do multiple things. TSC World's End, okay? It's a movie that he wrote. He's directing, producing, and all that good stuff. They start production on Sunday, and I believe they're going to be probably doing that for the next month and stuff like that. So check out, if you went to the Facebook page, the link is right there. I mean, I would say you can, I'm going to try and click on this little link here. Search for him on Facebook. It is TSC World's End. Okay, so go check out that Facebook page. Like the page. Tell everybody how cool they are on that page. I don't know what blew up there, but that's a cool location there. Oh man, look at that. That's sexy is what that is. Anyway, a lot of good people are in it as well. You will recognize some of them, especially from The Last Resorts. Myram Kingery is in it. Eric Kyer, who is also the engineer here. and Clint Parks is in it. Terrence Smith, who's just a big old teddy bear. And there's a few other people. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not getting everybody's names correct, but I'm doing what I can. I'm trying to do what I can for you, all right? I don't exactly get to do all the stuff that I want. But once again, look for that to come out. And, of course, we'll be keeping you up to date on what's going on with that and let you know where they stand as far as production goes and stuff like that. So, Jay Weiland, I'd like to say hello and give him a quick shout-out. He's also doing some really cool editing for Ville TV Live as well. And then I'm going out there for the production, and we're going to do some... I don't know what I'm going to do on set, but I'm sure it's going to be really cool. So I just got all the information about it today. Production schedule and all that. So if you see us out filming around, you see this guy with his hair, and stop off and say, hey, is this that thing I heard about on Ville TV? And then we can all go, yeah, you did hear about it. So, yay. Well, let's get on with some more music, man. I got about 3 more bands to play before we go out and do what it is that we have to do. But this next one is a local band who's doing very well, who's associated with the Billbillies. As you guys know, I love that band. It's probably one of my favorite bands. This is Elephant Room with Christine, and we're going to play it and probably do a couple videos back to back, and then we're going to get out of here. That's right. We are going to do what we have to do, because unfortunately we run out of time because I like to ramble a lot. Once again, this has been Ville TV Mornings in the afternoon. If that makes any freaking sense, which it doesn't, but it's cool. We can do what we want. That's the great thing about having your own network. You just kind of, you just push broadcast and have a little bit of fun with it. But it is what it is, so I don't have a problem with that. All right, guys, stick around. We're going to play, I'm going to play, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to play a video, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about Ville TV Hates Zombies, which is going to be our next pilot that we are going to release. And then we'll do all that good stuff. All right? So we will see you here in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. This is Ville TV Mornings in the afternoon, because it's supposed to be in the mornings, but I had to build all this morning, so it took me a little bit of time. It doesn't matter. The point is that we got it all taken care of. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. See ya. Well, not really see ya. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls, that's what her mama told her. Reagan baby with a chip on her shoulder. Daddy vacated in October with a cold shoulder, so she grew up quick and her mama couldn't control her. Now Christine's 16 with big dreams of the movie screen, between running away from small town scenes. But her boyfriend Steve's 23, introduced her to methamphetamines. She living that party life, Mardi Gras, moving around like a carny ride, getting high as Barbie kites in the starry night. Not Vincent Van Gogh, she's tempted and broke, getting called whole by go figure. Steve-O, he's also empty, condescending to no ending, likes to smack around when he's drinking and binging, screaming and venting. Christine lays back and she's thinking, don't go chasing waterfalls, that's what her mama told her. Reagan baby with a chip on her shoulder. Daddy vacated in October with a cold shoulder, so she grew up quick and her mama couldn't control her. Don't go chasing waterfalls, that's what her mama told her. Reagan baby with a chip on her shoulder. Daddy vacated in October with a cold shoulder, so she grew up quick and her mama couldn't control her. Never saw the Hollywood sign, but she's got a postcard that she keeps in her car that her old friend sent from her vacay in 1994. Flicks a cigarette and opens the door. Off to get another hit, this is the last time. She swears she's done with this shit, time to quit. Enough is enough, done with it. And did I forget to mention Christine's getting a baby bump, she's pregnant. With mixed feelings about the situation, she lets Steve in on the information, and to her surprise he seems fascinated, kissing on her belly, screaming out, that's my baby. But 9 months later he starts acting shady. The baby girl cries a lot, it drives him crazy. He walked out the door on October the 18th. Christine cried as she's thinking, don't go chasing waterfalls, that's what her mama told her. Reagan baby with a chip on her shoulder. Daddy vacated in October with a cold shoulder, so she grew up quick and her mama couldn't control her. Don't go chasing waterfalls, like a drum. We were sweet, you had other plans, you little cheat. Stab me in the back again, you played me. You play me like a drum. Be sure to take it all. Don't forget to drop my heart at the foot of the door. I'll be waiting for your call, telling me you want it back the way we had it before, just so you can blame me some more. You start, you stop, you're messing with my head. You're in, you're out, you're laying in my bed. You play me, you play me like a drum. It's the perfect game, 'cause you made all the rules. It ends the same. You win and I'm the fool. You play me, you play me like a drum. Be sure to take it all. Don't forget to drop my heart at the foot of the door. I'll be waiting for your call, telling me you want it back the way we had it before, just so you can blame me some more. You moved on, I don't wanna go. You moved on, everybody knows you play me. You play me like a drum. Be sure to take it all. Don't forget to drop my heart at the foot of the door. I'll be waiting for your call, telling me you want it back the way we had it before. Be sure to take it all. Don't forget to drop my heart at the foot of the door. I'll be waiting for your call, telling me you want it back the way we had it before, just so you can blame me some more.
What he misunderstood was the fact that we need to renew our subscription for that green screen. I renewed it like 2 weeks ago. Really, sassy pants. Late.
Forget the green screen effect. I'm just gonna wing it. I don't know if anyone's hearing this broadcast. We haven't seen any sign of real people lately. Just plenty of hungry dead people.
This is Secrets in Public, and you're watching Ville TV.
This is Demi from the Hillbillies, and you're watching Ville TV.
This is Sean from Ville TV, and you're watching Ville TV.
Sorry, had to do a little bit of adjusting there. But, that's kind of what we do around here. So I'm trying to keep my voice down because I'm not really sure that the audio is working, but we're going to be doing some other things with that as well. So we'll be keeping you up to date on everything. Once again, I am Sean Burton. That's right here at the Ville TV studios at the warehouse. Speaking of the warehouse, March 19th, right here at our great location at 5800 Fern Valley Road, Suite 144. I believe it's going to be on the backside. We are having a really cool live show, country live show, and a video shoot for a band called Hollow Point. And if you haven't seen these guys, they were one of the ones that actually did the Chase benefit at and Year of the Gun. That was the other one I couldn't remember the name. Chuck, I'm sorry. Eddie, all you guys, I'm sorry about that. I forgot the name of your band. Isn't that terrible? I'm a jerk. Year of the Gun, they were there as well, plus many others. But anyway, Hollow Point was at that benefit. But they're going to be doing a show right here on the 19th. Okay, and if you're not familiar, that sausage burrito, I got to tell you, does not settle well. I gotta tell you, like I said, if you come out here and if you've never been to the warehouse, it's a BYOB, so you can bring your own beer out here. You pay whatever the cover is going to be. I think it's $15, but you've already saved yourself $60 by bringing your own beer anyway, right? And your own beverages. So sounds like a pretty good deal. Anyway, it's going to be there's 3 bands playing that night. Hollow Point will close out the night. Plus, there's going to be a big video shoot. Ville TV Productions is going to be there. We're going to be all over the place with tons of cameras, doing tons of great stuff, and everything's going to be tons of awesome. Okay, so come on out. Like I said, I believe the doors open at 7 p.m. Once again, that's 5800 Fern Valley Road, Suite 144. The Warehouse, Louisville. I keep saying Louisville. The Warehouse, Louisville. And it's going to be a great party. So we hope to see a bunch of people there and come out and support some great local music and stuff like that. And once again, you might get a chance to be on camera and make it in there. We'll have you go, hey, everybody, I'm on camera. I'm on TV. It's going to be a good time. I don't know if you'll actually do that. That's kind of a little ridiculous, but, whatever. I'm not here to judge. I am not here to judge, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to just do what needs to be done. Okay, anyway, guys, so, Ville TV Hates Zombies. That is our comedy that we're bringing out, and it's a total slapstick comedy. It's basically a whole kind of, we're going to have the zombie thing going on, but we're going to have a little bit of fun doing it, and we're going to talk about comedy, and, these people have, they're basically a news broadcast station that is still broadcasting during the zombie apocalypse. How, you might ask, is that even possible? Well, you're just going to have to wait and watch. So you're going to watch the show and you're going to say, oh, okay, well, I can see how they would do that. We're going to have a lot of good references from some local businesses around town and stuff like that. And you're going to get to see some of our great talent that you saw in The Last Resorts. Obviously, Myron Kingery was in there. Thomas Prinzo, who plays Hanson in The Last Resorts. Preston Izell, who plays Dalton in the other one. And then, of course, Lila Toba is going to be making her debut in our one of our series that we have going on. So lots of stuff. Directed by Morris Shaw. DP was Dane Becker. Hell, he also plays one of the Dane Becker, our DP for the network, which is hilarious because he's actually playing a part in that and does quite well with comedy. Andrew Mertz is assistant directing that. Of course, I am producing it, but giving myself a producer title really doesn't mean I do a whole lot. I spend a lot of my time in my office with my feet propped up on my desk, listening to the radio. When somebody needs something, I just get on there and say, because we have this cool little, sit down here and go, hey, what's up? I say, hey, they need something in the studio there. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of being a producer, guys. Don't think you can over exaggerate the producer role. But don't under-exaggerate it either, because we do a lot of work. I mean, we make sure locations are there. We make sure craft services are taken care of. We make sure our actors are there. Makeup's there. We got to make sure everything goes on. So don't underrate us either. But, that's what I do. And it's fine. And it's fun. And it's good times. And please don't ignore this stream. I guess I should take that off. Either way, we're having a little bit of fun today. Well, at least I'm having some fun. But I think the fun, like everything else, needs to come to an end. And I don't want to sit here for 3 and 4 hours and and do a show and get you all of my views. Once again, guys, check out all of our social media on Facebook and Instagram. Also, we have a Twitter account. That's Ville TV Live. That's for Lila and Sean. That would be me and my partner in crime there. So go check that out. Also, check out all of our actors and obviously all of our production people. They have their independent social media. Tell them how great work they're doing. And we've got a lot of events coming up. We're going to give you more details about that coming up very soon. Once again, please don't forget to check out The Last Resorts, which should be airing very shortly. It'll be right here on our YouTube channel. Please send out a prayer, obviously, for the Sanders boys there, Jacob and Jeremiah. Like I said, they have not been found. And our hearts go out to that family. And also send another little prayer while you're at it for Chase Heil there. Little boy's fighting cancer. He's 3 years old. And things are looking pretty good right now. I don't want to say anything like it's going to be, like everything's taken care of or there's no more complications. But, we definitely want to send out all of our prayers and positive vibes and thoughts to the families. And once again, Bluegrass Net, thank you. Staub Screen Printing, a Warehouse Louisville. Thanks for everything. And that new show we got coming up, Draven, the Illusionist. We're going to give you more details about that in the years to come, in the years to come. Well, hopefully in the years to come, because I'm hoping this thing goes on for years and years and years. That's our plan, at least. But we'll just have to see. All right. Well, we're going to jet on out of here. I'm going to play you some Fifth on the Floor, and then we're going to call it quits for the day. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're watching this on the archive, check out all of our social media and leave a comment down below, or wherever you leave a comment, just leave a comment down there. Tell me I'm an idiot or something. I don't really care. Anyway, it's going to be a good time. All right. Sorry, I can't figure out which button to push on this. Everything's done with the computer. Anyway. All right, guys.
Cold night in an even colder sail. I'm a long way from home and even further from Belle. I ain't got no shoes, nobody for a friend. January in Louisiana, and this day won't ever end. That man took my livelihood, and that man took my wife. One shot from my pistol, I thought I'd make it right. And no matter how you look at it, I'd do it all again. January in Louisiana, and this day won't ever end. Sunrise, but the sunrise won't come. Electric light in the dead of night to shine on what I've done. And there's no angels in hell, no hearts here to mend. January in Louisiana, and this day won't ever end. But I won't hang my head in shame. It's a world full of gamblers, and I just lost the game. And Lord, I hope to see you when I come around the bend. January in Louisiana, and my day's about to end.